Okay, this is part 2. Do not watch this one if you have not watched part 1. Part 1, the complete word is titled A Complete Revealing, the Rapture, the Left Behind, the Tribulation, the Return, the Millennial Kingdom, and the Final Fulfillment. For those of you who have never seen my videos, heaven refers to me as general. I've been given a divine commission and a mantle for the end times remnant. This is a very important word, and I want you to pay attention very closely to the second part if you've watched part 1. Immortals, glorified saints. These will include the people that come back for the millennial reign that have glorified bodies, okay? The people that survive the tribulation, which will be few, they will not have those bodies during the millennial reign. Just to clarify that. They will include the ones with the glorified bodies that come back for the millennial reign. They will include the bride of Christ, those taken in the rapture, the tribulation martyrs, those who refused the mark, repented, and were killed for my name, the Old Testament saints, the righteous who believed in the promise before my first coming. These are glorified, immortal, incorruptible. They do not marry, do not bear children, do not age, and do not die. They reign with me as kings, priests, and governors over the nations, fulfilling what was written. They lived and reigned with Christ for 1,000 years. Revelation 24. You have made them to be a kingdom and priests to serve our God, and they will reign on earth. Revelation 5:10. These are the first resurrection. Mortals surviving tribulation believers and their offspring. These are those who survived the tribulation, refused the mark, repented, and submitted to my lordship, were not killed or martyred. They are still human, subject to aging, marriage, childbirth, and death. Their children will be born with free will and will be required to choose me. Over time, the earth will be repopulated. Billions will be born during the 1,000 years. What will the earth look like during the millennial reign? The curse on creation will be lifted. Animals will be at peace. The lion shall lie down with the lamb. The land will yield fruit in abundance. Illness will be rare. Life will be extended. Nations will bring glory to Jerusalem. Peace will flow, but righteousness will be enforced. Wickedness will not be tolerated. Justice will be swift and holy. There will be no war because I will judge between nations. Isaiah 2:4. What will be New Jerusalem's role during this time? New Jerusalem is what earth calls heaven. New Jerusalem will remain above the earth, not yet descended to touch the new earth. It is the dwelling place of the bride, the ones that will be called up in the rapture, the sealed ones. A city of light and gold prepared by my Father for my beloved. During the millennial reign, glorified saints have access to both the earth and New Jerusalem. You can travel freely, governing on earth, resting and communing in the city above. New Jerusalem is the capital of heaven, but Jerusalem on earth is the capital of the nations. The two will not yet be one, but they are in alignment. What happens after the millennial reign? At the end of the 1,000 years, Satan is released from the abyss. He deceives many who are born during the millennium, those who honored me outwardly but never loved me inwardly. A final rebellion is launched. They gather to attack Jerusalem, the beloved city. Then fire will fall from heaven. The rebellion is crushed instantly. Satan is cast forever into the lake of fire where the beast and false prophet already are. The great white throne judgment begins. The great white throne, the final judgment. All the dead who were not part of the first resurrection will now rise. The books will be opened. Every soul not written in the Lamb's book of life will be judged by their works and cast into my lake of fire. Death and hell are destroyed. This is the final separation. There is no appeal, no more delay, and no more mercy. The new heaven, new earth, and the descent of New Jerusalem. Now, at the time of all things, I create a new heaven and new earth, not rebuilt, brand new. New Jerusalem, the city of my bride, descends from above. She is both a people and a place. She shines like jasper, filled with my glory. The nations walk in her light. The river of life flows from my throne. The tree of life bears fruit every month. There is no more night, no more tears, no more curse. I dwell with my people forever. He gave me a summary of your destiny in order. You are raptured or martyred. You return with me to reign. You govern with immortal glory for 1,000 years. You have access to New Jerusalem even while serving on the earth. After Satan's defeat, you enter the eternal kingdom, never to be separated again. You will dwell with me in the new earth where nothing impure can ever enter. This is my final word to the confused or the curious. The bride does not miss the millennium. She helps build it, governs through it, and then enters the eternal kingdom. To my bride, you will not be removed again. You are not tossed to and fro. You are anchored, glorified, and enthroned. This is the reward of endurance, the fruit of faith, the fulfillment of prophecy, and the joy of your bridegroom. Let no false doctrine steal your crown. Let no preacher talk you out of your assignment. Let no delay cause you to slumber. The scroll is complete. The hour is at hand. And your king is returning, Yeshua HaMashiach. So, there you go. I think that's probably one of the most important ones that I've ever given. Please, if you're confused, please go back and listen to that again or again. I was even kind of taken aback by some of it, but I think that is a very clear word. There are a lot of people that have been raised in churches that teach a false doctrine. They're under the impression that the bride has to endure to the end, meaning, but the word is very clear. We are not appointed to wrath. Those that are found faithful will be taken up when the sky splits, and people that are left behind during the tribulation and then the great tribulation will have a chance to not take the mark of the beast and fall on their face before the throne of God and repent. But whenever he brings the bride back, who will have immortal bodies, the people that were left behind that survived the tribulation through the end, they will not have immortal bodies during the millennial reign. So please listen to those words very clearly, and if you have any questions about it, you're more than welcome to reach out to me, and I will clarify from the throne for you. God bless you and have a great day.